Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact7 and today I'm going to be playing F1 2019 at the Japanese Grand Prix. This is my career with Ferrari. This is Season 3, Race 17. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now, really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really would push my road to 700 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links will, as usual, are in the description box down below. Also, please don't forget to hit that notification bell just to keep up to date with my latest content. Now, as you can see on the screen now, it's the drivers and constructor standings. First of all, in the drivers standings, I'm leading with 293 points. I'm almost 100 points clear of second place man Lucas Weber with 196 points. Now, there's a possibility, as you can see in the title of this live stream, there is a possibility that I could actually win the Japan Championship in this race. Now, that is going to be a bit difficult. I'm 90... I think it's 97 points clear of Lucas Weber. So with only 4 races to go, once we've done with this race, the Japanese Grand Prix, that's 100 points available. Maybe a bit more, maybe 104 points, considering you get an extra point if you win, if you get the fastest lap of the race. But let's go with 100 right now. That means I have to have the gap over 100 points by the end of this race. So if I can win this race, which in practice I was okay, I got second place quite a few times. Max Verstappen was the one who was beating me quite a lot, so I have to watch out for him. And it's very easy to make a mistake on this track, extremely easy. But if I can win this race, the gap between first and second is 7 points. So regardless of what Lucas Weber does, if I can win this race, I think I'm world champion. Regardless of what Lucas Weber does, so it's a possibility I can win. Third place is Pierre Gasly with 175 points, only 1 point clear of my teammate Sebastian Vettel in fourth with 172 points. Then 11 points behind him in fifth place is Max Verstappen with 161 points. Then a considerable gap between fifth place and sixth. I believe that's 59 points. Behind Max Verstappen is Charles Leclerc in the Renault in 6th place with 102 points. Then in 7th place is Devon Butler with 88 points. Alexander Albon in 8th, his Devon Butler's teammate in the Toro Rosso with 84 points, so 4 points behind his teammate. In 9th is George Russell in the Williams with 76 points. And then in 10th place, rounding out the top 10, is Sergio Perez in the Haas with 67 points. Then from 11th to 20th is Lance Stroll in 11th place, with 57 points. In 12th is Valtteri Bottas in the Mercedes in 45th place. The Mercedes have not had a good season so far. In 13th place is Nico Hülkenberg with 38 points. 10 points behind him is Antonio Giovinazzi with 14 points. In 14th place with 28 points. In 15th place is Carlos Sainz with 25 points. 14 points behind him is his teammate. In 16th place, Lando Norris. And this is Lando Norris with 11 points. Then it's Lewis Hamilton in 17th place with 9 points. Robert Kubica in 18th place with 4 points. And then it's Kimi Räikkönen and Daniel Ricciardo in 19th and 20th, respectively, with 0 points. In the Constructors' Championship, Ferrari are leading. We pretty much have this in the bag, I hope. We should do anyway, with 465 points. Then it's Red Bull in second with 334 points. In third it's Williams with 272 points. Then 100 points behind them in fourth place is Toro Rosso with 172 points. Then it's Renault in fifth, 140 points. Sixth is Racing Point with 85 points. Seventh is Haas with 71. Eighth is Mercedes with 54. McLaren is ninth with 36, and finally Alfa Romeo are last with 0 points. Just make sure my components are good and ready to go. Now I almost have 6,000 resource points, which I will be using soon. As you can see, the regulation changes, so I'm going to be converting some of these points. I think it's adapting parts that I want to keep, mainly the major and ultimate parts I'm going to be keeping. And then The smaller ones I can just get at any point during the season. Alright, so rivalry, if it will change anytime soon. There we go. So my rivalry with my teammate Sebastian Vettel, and then I've got a select rival. Let's go with Pierre Gasly, Max Verstappen, Devon Butler, Charles Leclerc. Lewis Hamilton 2 points, Bottas with 7. Alright, should I go with Devon Butler? Yeah, why not? Alright, let's go with Devon Butler as my rival. Okay, team goal, complete 6 practice programs. I've done that already, so I believe if it's not at the end of this race, it's the end of next race where I get the extra 600 resource points, 500 resource points, sorry. Okay, let's go to weather forecast. It's going to be driving both qualifying and the race, that's good. Alright, without further ado, let's get to qualifying. Let me just quickly check the gearbox. That's at 11%, that's good. Alright, here we go.
Welcome to the only figure of 8 track on the F1 calendar. We're here at Suzuka for qualifying today ahead of the Japanese Grand Prix. The competition is certainly heating up as we head into today's qualifying. Some impressive times showing up during the previous practice sessions. Anthony Davidson, do you think we can expect a similar level of skill to be showcased during today's qualifier?
Well, I certainly hope so. The competition here is extremely tight, and I think we might see some very close times today. Remember, practice isn't just about fastest lap times, though. It's about optimisation, it's about ratifying your decisions. No one's going to be sweating small mistakes here and there, but in qualifying, that all changes. You need to nail that perfect lap or face the consequences, and believe me, that's a lot of pressure.
As usual, the cars that I'll be using for this stream will be in the description box down below. If any of you want to use it, feel free. Or if you're just curious about what I'm using, it's in the description box. Alright, so let's get that on the car. Got quite a few soft tyres, so I can go out multiple times without having to worry about using too many.
If you need to find some more time, remember that corner exit is more important than corner entry. Slow in, fast out, smooth on the power.
Roger that. Okay, so I'm going to go out nice and early, set a lap time and see where that leaves me. One of the things I have done on multiple occasions that's ended up costing me in the past is I've advanced the time to there's not much time left in the session. And then I go out and do my lap and make a mistake, or I don't go as fast as I know I can go, and because of advanced the time too much, I don't have the opportunity to go again.
Empty right now. Lots of space.
So that's something I don't want to repeat this time. So, with the possibility of winning the Drivers' Championship.
Engine fired. We're set.
I'd like to thank everyone who's recently subscribed to my channel. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Always do appreciate your support, as well as those who have hit the like button as well on my recent live streams. Thank you. Okay, a couple cars out on track. Looks like a Red Bull's going out as well. Both Mercedes are out. Williams is out as well. A Haas, a Toro Rosso, a Alfa Romeo, a McLaren. Teammate still in the garage. Looks like my car's really low. It's hitting the ground constantly. My car's geared up for nice amount of top speed. This might end up being a bad car setup for me, particularly in the first sector where it's a twisty section. Going through here might be an advantage. Alright, time to see what I can do here. No one's coming out of the pits, so don't have to worry about anyone getting in my way. Here we go. What can I do? .127.2 from Hamilton. Perez being able to beat that. Not too surprising. Three attempts up. Oh my! Took that corner way too much there. Hit the curve way too much. Probably lost quite a bit of time. Just Russell goes quickest, 1 minute 26.6. Not long to go on the lap. That's my second sector time. I did lose quite a bit of time with my mistake, half a second. Could probably make that up on my second run. Lost the back end a bit there. Verstappen goes quickest.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
1 minute 26.7. Yeah, it's definitely some time to be gained. Definitely. Put on a brand new set of tyres. First sector of 31.4. Yeah, definitely need to improve on that. 39.5. That's where I made a mistake. And it's 16.1. Final sector was pretty good. So the first and third sectors weren't bad. It was the second sector
Best lap so far is a
that wasn't good.
1:27.0.
Nolan, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. How are you? Probably still could get into the next part of qualifying here with that lap alone, but let's go out again. Can't afford to make the same mistake I did in my first flying lap there. Hopefully no one's coming out of the pits right now. That's the last thing I need.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Yep. Let's see how this lap goes. 5 minutes left to go in the session. Back in step down me slightly. Touch the curb on the outside, didn't really want to do that. Here's where I made the mistake before. Not bad, 2 attempts down on Verstappen's first sector time. Struggling to get the power down there. So far so good. Another 2 tenths down on Verstappen. Shortest run to the line. Just 2 tenths down. Fastest final sector though. Very surprised by that one. So I'm definitely within the shot here. That's more like it. I'm ahead of Weber. That was key. So 1 minute 26.0 was my time. Pretty good. Much better than last time. Didn't make too much of a mistake this time around. But you saw how easy it is to make a mistake around this track. It really is. Finished second, almost 3 tenths down on Max Verstappen's time. So clearly Max Verstappen is the person to beat around this track right now. He's doing really well, as he was in practice as well. So qualifying 1's done. The first 5 cars eliminated in qualifying 1 are Lewis Hamilton and Mercedes. As I mentioned before, Mercedes have, as I've mentioned actually quite a few times this season, Mercedes have been doing terribly. Lewis Hamilton's eliminated in 16th place. In 17th, it's Robert Kubica. 18th is Daniel Ricciardo. 9th is Antonio Giovinazzi. And 20th is Kimi Raikkonen. Here we go to qualifying 1. But before I do that, Robert Kubica, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know whether Codemasters, the creators of this game, have coded Robert Kubica to be just horrible no matter what car he's in. Because the Haas is one of the best cars on the grid, considering I was at Haas last season. I don't know how every single race that I've been in this season, Robert Kubica has been eliminated in qualifying 1. I don't know what's going on with that. It just doesn't make any sense to me on that one. Alright, here we go to qualifying 2. For those of you who don't know the rule in F1 in qualifying 2, the tyres you do your fastest lap in qualifying 2 are the tyres you start the race with if you get into qualifying 3. So you have to be very careful with the tyres you do your fastest lap of the race on, because that could have a negative impact on how you start the race. Okay, another set of soft tyres. Once again the fuel is low. That's the way I'm going to keep it. I wonder what... Alright, let me up the front wing a bit to 4. Yeah, let's up it to 4 and let's see how the car handles.
All personnel be aware. Car leaving.
The car's pretty good in a straight line, but through the corners, I'm losing quite a bit of time to the Red Bull. Because we're in Part Ferme regulations, which is when you get into qualifying, you can't change that much on your car, except for the front wing, obviously. So, depending on how this goes, I may just change it back to what it was before. Because my main goal isn't necessarily to beat Max Verstappen, it's to beat Lucas Weber. Got a Red Bull in front of me. My teammates out on track as well. I've got a Red Bull right behind me as well, so I can't afford to go slowly. Trying to do a bit of lift and coast here. Almost off the back end. I think I'm far enough behind the Red Bull in front of me where it's not going to be an issue. Same thing with the Red Bull behind me as well. Oh, car came out, really? Oh, I messed this up anyway. Messed up. It's really annoying when that happens, particularly when there's no way you can pass them without them interrupting your lap. There's no way to do that in this first sector. Will I be able to do another lap? I might not be able to. Gonna get out of the way of this Red Bull. I don't think I will, so I'm gonna have to go into the pits. That's so annoying when that happens, it really is. And the thing about it is the AI doesn't get out of your way properly. It's only when, if you do a flashback, that's when they really get out of the way immediately. But the first time round, they don't get out of the way. 1 minute 9.7 in the second sector. Okay, nicely done for my teammate. Is that Williams? Yes, it is. Weber.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Gotta go straight back out. Don't think there's much time left in the session as well, so has to be a quick turnover. There should be a way to actually have a pit stop in this, but obviously I don't have enough fuel to do so, so I have to go into the pits. But it'd be a nice option, even during qualifying, you get to do a pit stop if you've got enough fuel to quickly change tyres and go out again. Minutes to go. Okay, so I think I should have plenty of time to do another lap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same tyres again.
We're 13th in the speed trap, 127.1
This time
miles per hour.
This time we're going to do a flying lap rather than a drive out. Should be people diving into the pits now, so I shouldn't have to worry about anyone getting in my way. Alright, let's see what I can do. My teammate's currently quickest. Flat out through there. It's always about your line going through there, otherwise it might not be a opportunity for you to go flat out. 7 thousandths of a second. If I can go flat out through that corner I just mentioned, I know I can possibly get pole position. Oh, I had to turn in twice there. Probably cost me a tenth or two. Car doesn't feel too bad, even though I've added a bit more downforce to the car, a bit wider than I would have liked. Didn't hit the apex. Two tenths, yep. Lost a bit of time, been a bit clumsy. Final sector is going to have to be a great final sector to catch my teammate. Didn't hit the curb on the outside. So it's run to the line. 1 minute 26.2. These are worn tyres as well. Well, used actually, rather than worn. So I could go out again. How much time is left? 4:18. So I definitely got a chance to go again. First sector, fastest. Second sector, lost time. Final sector, lost time again.
26.2.
No real surprise there, to be honest. Alright, let's be Should I speed things up again? Yeah, why not? Speed things up a little bit there. Here we go again for another fine lap. Let's see if I get messed up again. Oh, cars in front and behind. Looks like I am going to get messed up again. Oh, there's an unbelievable train of cars right behind me, so I can't even let the car behind me go through and get a bit of space. Hit the grass. That was silly. Oh, it ran so wide. Actually gaining some time somehow. Wide again. That corner is wide again. Still in fourth place. No point finishing that lap. It just wasn't good enough. Fifth place. I didn't even improve my lap time, so there was no real point in even finishing that lap. Okay, so fifth place, 6/10 down though. Damn. Okay, so qualifying 2's done. The next 5 cars eliminating qualifying 2 are Nico Hulkenberg, Lance Stroll, Lando Norris, Sergio Perez, and Carlos Sainz in the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th places. Let's go to qualifying 3 now. Okay, once again, got to use old tyres again. Set my lap time.
Standing by.
Let's get out there nice and early. Okay, gonna slow down a bit more. There's someone coming out of the pits as well, so don't want them getting in the way as well. Mercedes is coming out as well. Watch the Mercedes get my way. I guarantee you, watch. Here we go again. See what I mean? See what I mean? Oh my goodness, again, man. How Bottas doesn't get a penalty, I don't know. And I can't finish off that lap. Oh, it's so annoying when that happens. It really is. Alright, brand new set of tyres. My one and only lap.
We're 10th in the speed trap, 172.5 miles.
I flew through that corner there. Teammate's currently quickest. Not too bad so far. Oh, so close. In the second sector there. So just run to the line. My time is... Oh, so close. So close.
That's P2. You're currently in second place.
So close, quicker than any time I've done so far. Oh my goodness, I'm so close to my teammate's best time, though he might improve. Wow. Very surprised I was able to do that there. Very surprised. Could be a Ferrari all front row.
And with qualifying complete,
no,
let's
Max
review our
Verstappen
top
beat me.
three today. Verstappen, Vettel and Camber.
3
with
tenths.
Qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
0.3 of a second. Max Verstappen, damn. And then also my teammate was able to improve quite significantly. So it's going to be hard for me to win this race. Definitely. Japan's never been one of my best tracks, so it's going to be interesting to see where this goes. Losing my rivalry against my teammate, winning my rivalry against Devon Butler. .600 resource points. Okay. 6,000 resource points.
Very solid result. You're looking good for the race.
6,000 resource points, which is nice. Let's go to the race.
We're live today from the Mie Prefecture of Japan as we look forward to the Japanese Grand Prix. The 2015 race here was one of only 5 Grand Prix in history to feature no retirements at all. Although with the highly competitive field we have today, I don't expect we'll be repeating that stat anytime soon. A lap of this historic racetrack covers 3.6 miles, and it's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 racetrack. The drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula One calendar. And keep an eye out for overtakes going into the final chicane. Anthony Davidson, a very warm welcome to you as you join me in the commentary box for today's event. Let's talk about Camber. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
It's been a really solid year so far. There have been some incredible standout performances, but what's really impressed me has been the consistency. With this kind of form, I'm expecting another great race today.
With the race
Katie, how you
minutes
doing?
away
Thank
from
you very much for
starting,
watching.
Here's what
How are you?
today's grid rundown looks like. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Campbell, Gasly, Devon Butler, and Faber, Bottas, Russell, Hülkenberg, and Lance Stroll, Norris, Perez, Carlos Sainz, and Hamilton, Kubica, Albon. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Daniel Ricciardo and Antonio Giovinazzi, Raikkonen, and Charles Leclerc completes today's grid order. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Good, thanks. How are you? I'm good, thanks for asking. Alright, so it's going to be 27 laps. We're going to have a lap of extra fuel as usual. 10 laps on the softs and then 17 laps on the mediums. As usual, 50% race, so I'm going to restrict myself to only 2 flashbacks. Hopefully we get off to a good start. Let's see how things go. Normally I don't do a formation lap if I'm not on the front row of the grid at least,
Right,
but
let's get the car up to temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
I could win the Drivers' Championship in this race, so I thought I might as well. Now all I really need to do is finish 2 or 3 places ahead of Lucas Weber and I'll be champion. Currently the 97-point gap is pretty good, and it's only a matter of time until I'm world champion, but I would like to win it here, so I need to have more than 104.
Radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
More than 104-point gap to Weber going into the next 4 races. I'm going to play a bit of games here with my teammate Max Verstappen. Going to make sure they're on the grid for a bit longer than me. Alright, so 27 laps. Not one of my favourite circuits, so I'll have to see how I'm able to do here. If I can finish ahead of where I'm starting, I think that would be a good result overall, regardless of whether I win the championship after this race or not. Weber, definitely want to beat, but let's see.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Roger that. Here we go. 4 lights. 5 lights. We are racing. Those lights felt like they were out for a long. They were on for a long time. Tried to block off the Gasly. That didn't work very well, as you can see. Just got swamped by everyone. It's very, very difficult to have a good start on this game. Though my teammate seems to have a good start. Have to beat Weber. That's the main thing. If I was closer, I would have tried to dive up the inside there. Good luck, thank you. I'm gonna need it. I'm at 29.7. I'm at 32.8. That's really slow. Whoa, George Russell. Oh, I'm gonna go pretty wide here. So far, this race is not going the way I would have liked it to. Not able to keep pace with the guys in front of me right now. Got a bit of a gap to George Russell, but also got a bit of a gap to Lucas Weber in front of me. Little fight going on up front. Looks like it's Gasly and Butler fighting it out. Well, 28.8. I'm at 29.7.
3 now. DRS has been enabled.
Nowhere near good enough there that time. Gasly still hasn't gotten past Butler, and it's allowing the 2 guys up front to pull away. Might bring me into play if they keep on fighting each other. Under braking, got really close there. I think I might slowly be gaining on Weber here. Oh, ran very wide. Oh, I hit the grass. I lost control of the car there for a second. I couldn't put any steering angle in. I just had to let it do what it was doing. Max Verstappen still hasn't got by him, but I think he's got him now. Yes, he has. Butler's still fighting though. And he's got through Max Verstappen. Nicely done from him. Had to be very brave going around the outside of the first corner though. Very, very brave.
We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
Roger that. Teammate's still in first place, which is nice to see. Got DRS, which is at least something. Oh!
Caution.
Accident!
Caution.
Accident! Oh my days! I saw that from a mile away. Have to look at that again. Saw that coming from a mile away. Devon Butler was going down the inside there, and looked like Gasly just chopped him off. Just completely chopped him off there. Down the inside, wham! Sitting spinning. Now, does Gasly have some damage? I don't think he does. It hit the side pod. And I don't think there's any damage on him. There we go. And then cuts across him. Devon Butler definitely lost the front wing. Piece of his front wing. Oh. Help me out a bit. I need to gain a position without even passing anyone. Kind of surprised there's not a at least a virtual safety car for that. Really happy it wasn't me who got involved in that. Wonder if Gasly's got an issue. My teammate and Vettel are just disappearing off into the distance right now. And Weber's like a shark in the water who smelled blood. It's like, okay, Gasly just had an issue. Let's see if I can catch him past him because he's pulled away from me. Lewis Hamilton's out of the race.
Virtual safety car, virtual safety car. Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta.
I'm going to try something here. Gonna move it to the hard tyres. I'm not going to pit. Again.
Go, go, go.
It's quite a risky manoeuvre, but let's see, we're on lap 10, so lap 6, sorry. Only 4 laps until I was supposed to pit anyway. So it's all about how I do on these tyres now.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Got a clear track in front of me.
We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Okay, clear.
There we go. Last thing I needed was to get a penalty.
Set the ERS mode to overtake. We have to push.
Roger that. Teammate.
We're trailing our teammate by 23.0 seconds. They're on old softs. They're in first. The time last lap was a 1:37.6.
1:37.6. Okay. Shouldn't have to worry about these not getting to the end of the race. The one thing I can't afford, once I catch up to these guys, is to be held up by them. That's the key. So if I want this strategy to work, I need to be able to pass these guys rather quickly. So it was a good thing that I didn't come out right behind them. But once I catch up to them, I need to dispatch them quickly. Very, very quickly. It looks like
our gap to the car in front is 2.3 seconds.
Looks like Verstappen and my teammate are fighting it out right now. Looks like Verstappen had DRS on my teammate. Still 2.3 the gap between me and Raikkonen. I'm not gaining too much. Teammate.
Gap to teammate ahead is 24.0 seconds. They're on old softs. They're in first. The time last lap was a 1:29.9.
Strategy's not working. Strategy's not working because I'm losing time. Looks like maybe I should have gone on to the mediums. See how it went from there. Now all of a sudden I'm starting to catch up rather quickly now. Did turn up the engine.
Good pace. You're catching the car in front by a second per lap.
Uh-huh. Was that Weber behind me? I think it is Weber. Why did he put on the softs? Is he going for another pit stop? If he's going for another pit stop, I don't think I have to pit again, so this is good. Didn't expect them to go for another pit stop. Weber. Okay, I need to get past Raikkonen quickly so I can open up a bit of a gap between me and Weber here. How is the Alfa Romeo pulling away from me? How is that possible? Weber, go away.
The car behind has come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Softs on the car behind.
Right then, don't you dare try to defend. Don't you dare do it. Oh, ran very wide. Go try and take the McLaren as well. Cut across him, and I got him. Go and get DRS as well. Anyhow, Weber gets past both of them. I'm going to be so annoyed. Looks like he is. Oh. Oh, Weber. Damn it. If the other cars are pitting twice while I'm only pitting once, this could be interesting. Come on, Carlos Sainz. Fight him, fight him, fight him. Teammate.
We're trailing our teammate by 28.4 seconds. They're on old softs. They're in first. The time last lap was a 1:29.2.
It's crazy to get right now. Yeah, he's gonna catch me super quick because he's on the softs. Force Ricardo wide. Oh my days, and Weber just side right his way through. Really? Oh, Weber. He's gonna pass me in a second. Planted my car right in the middle of the road so he couldn't even pass me. Whoa!
Are you alright?
Lost it.
Engine off.
I completely lost it. Just a simple... Just going wide slightly and the car just went crazy. Alright, one flashback. And they have one more left. And that's it. Normally that corner should just be flat out. Shouldn't even be a corner, but I'm struggling to take it. Don't think I'm going to be able to keep him behind me now. That was kind of ruthless there, I must admit. Teammate.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Teammate.
Gap to teammate ahead is 29.5 seconds. They're on old softs. They're in first. The time last lap was a 1:29.2.
I start to struggle with the back end quite a bit now. Teammate in the pits. He's going to be, what, 8, maybe even 10 seconds clear of me.
Sebastian's in for his stop.
You're not overtaking me, Weber. I refuse to allow you to do that. Back end just doesn't want to stick with me right now. It really doesn't. Gonna get DRS as well. That's at least something. I'm not so sure why Weber's on another set of softs, to be honest. I'm not too sure why he's doing that. If you're on the mediums, you should have been able to go to the end of the race.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.7 seconds.
Who's at Racing Point?
A new strategy is available on the MFD. Confirmed.
Softs on lap 19, that's fine. You're not overtaking me, Weber. Let's get that thought right out of your head. Oh my goodness. That was close.
We're not going to be able to run in in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix 2 soon.
He's going to pass me here. Oh, it's not as quick as I thought it would be. Oh, forced him so wide. Oh, my bad. Forced him off the track. Oops. I was fighting him really hard there. Really, really hard. I may have just won myself the driver championship right there.
Green flag.
Didn't mean to though. Hold on a second. Sorry about that.
Verstappen's in first place.
Okay, that's fine. In fourth place, that's because the racing point that was ahead of me is now pitted. My teammate's attacking Verstappen, who's just at the fastest lap of the race. One minute 31, damn man.
We're in P4. Gasly is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 5.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Hulkenberg is behind you. Our gap behind is 2.6 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. The gap to the leader is 12.1 seconds. Pit window opens in 5 laps time. 5 laps, 14 laps to go.
I'm gonna have the Renault right behind me soon. Even though my engineer says I'm going to pit in 5 laps, I'm probably not going to pit. I'm just going to stay out.
Okay, some information on signs. They are out of the race. Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety car is deployed.
Now, if I was closer to the pits, I would have pit.
Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
I would have pit on the for a set of mediums right now, if I was closer to the pits.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green. Okay, clear.
Teammates got ahead of Verstappen. Good. Let's change the front brake bias a bit.
Okay, the car behind is catching you by 5/10 a lap. 5/10.
Yeah, they're on better tyres than me, so of course they are. Just trying to make sure I don't do anything silly. Which I'm prone to do every now and then. Don't know why, but it's suddenly easier to go flat out through that last corner while I'm on these tyres, which are worse than the softs. Not too sure why that is.
Battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
Alright. Took a bit too much curb there. Fastest at 1 minute 28.5 for my teammate. Going through a little hump there just now seems to give the AI a huge advantage because they could just fly through that, while as me, I'm really slow going through it. Welcome to everyone who's watching right now, really do appreciate it. If you're enjoying the stream so far, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Really would appreciate it. Not too far behind the Renault is the Racing Point, so can't afford to rest. Personal best, second sector maybe? Nope.
The car ahead is 7 seconds up on you.
5 thousandths of a second down in the second sector.
We're approaching the pit
Oh,
window.
I did get it.
You'll be on the mediums. Hulkenberg
Personal
behind.
best
The
time.
gap to the car behind is 1.4 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:29.8.
A tenth. I was just a tenth quicker than him. And just now was my personal best time. You can tell how slow I was on the softs just by that alone. I've got it stagnant, the gap between me and Hulkenberg, to about 1.4. Can't afford any mistakes though. Full race update.
4th position. You're in 4th position. Gasly ahead. Okay. Gap ahead is 7.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Hulkenberg is behind you. The gap behind us is 1.4 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Our gap to first place is 16.3 seconds. Your pit window opens in 2 laps time. 11 laps to go.
11 laps. My teammate looks like he's in control in first place right now. He's pulled away from Verstappen, which is nice to see. Another personal best time, maybe. Yes, it is. 1 minute 29.6.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
Good. Drivers' Championship standings.
Say again, you're breaking up.
Championship standings.
Didn't catch that. Say again.
What is this radio made out of? Seriously. Championship standings.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving.
They seriously got this radio from a 99p store. They really did. One thing I shouldn't do is play around with the radio while I'm going through corners. I shouldn't be doing that.
As things stand, we'll be leading the championship.
Still not Drivers' Champion. That's what I wanted to hear. Come on, Gasly, do the nice thing and retire.
Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
1 minute 29.9. If I was to pit, I'd come out in 11th place. No, thank you.
to the car in front is 7.3 seconds.
1.6. Really trying to work hard to open up more of a gap to Hulkenberg here. Oh, I ran a bit wide. How much is the fuel? Okay, I don't have to worry about the fuel just yet.
Don't forget, box this lap.
Sharp, Jeff.
Got that confirmed?
That's the best thing he's done all day. Ran wide. Oh my days, so close. So close to my personal best time that lap. Java behind.
There's static over the radio. Say again.
You know what? I'm not even gonna bother anymore. Seems every single time I go through the first sector, I'm getting a personal best. Every single time. Bit of wheel spin there, going out the hairpin. Ran wide. Got another personal best, 1 minute 29.3. Fastest lap overall.
No threat of rain for the time being.
What?
Conditions looking good. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
It's official, they really did get the radio from 99p store. Oh my goodness. No wheel spin this time, good. Maybe another personal best is on its way, maybe? Not only am I trying to do quick laps, I'm trying to do consistent laps. Oh, don't you dare! Oh my goodness, I rode the curve too long. I really did. Lost me quite a bit of time there. Oh, not that much time. I actually gained some time on Gasly. That's surprising. Oh, wait a minute. Something's going on up front. Something's going on up front. What is this? What is this? Max Verstappen's out of the race. Oh my goodness. I'm now on the podium. Oh my god. I'm now on the podium. Safety car. Oh, why couldn't the safety car have come out earlier? Damn it. Why couldn't the safety car come out earlier? I would have pitted. Oh man, alright. Championship standings.
Repeat that. There's interference. Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
I didn't say anything that time. Oh my goodness.
As things stand, we'll be leading the championship.
Oh, come on, man. Gasly, man, do the nice thing and retire as well. Maybe you'd be better with a... Maybe you'd be better with a can and a piece of string. maybe. That seems to be the only way it would work. You're absolutely right. Radio is terrible, man. How is it I'm talking about the Drivers' Championship and it comes up with the weather report? What kind of nonsense is that, man? Absolutely crazy. Hold on. There's not that many cars in front of me. Oh my god. I box. Because there's not that many cars gonna be in front of me. Just 2 cars. I might as well box upon a brand new set of mediums. I might as well. That was a split decision just then. A split decision. Very quick decision now. Alright, so I've got a Racing Point and I've got a Renault to try and pass. A brand new set of mediums on. I've got 1 flashback left to use. Oh, it feels good to be on a brand new set of rubber, man. I should be able to get into 1 minute 28 once the race restarts. How long have we got left? 23 laps we're on right now. Oh boy. Probably going to be like, what, 2, maybe 1 lap of actual racing. Might, probably should have checked that before I pitted though, to be honest. Gonna have to drive like a madman. It's gonna take a while before the grid gets formed up. Probably another lap at least. I think if I could get second by some miracle, I'll be Drivers' Champion. Java in front.
Stroll is ahead of you. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 12 laps old.
Yes.
Time last
Come on.
lap was a 1 minute 30.4.
If I can't pass Stroll and Leclerc, and Stroll's got 12 lap old tyres compared to me, mine are brand new, then I seriously need to consider what I'm doing, particularly on this track. Come on, go into this lap. I need as many laps as possible to try and overtake these cars. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Go in this lap, please. Please, 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 please. Yes, it's in this lap. Lovely, 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 lovely. Get rid of all that. There we go. I want to concentrate. If I can get Stroll going into the first corner, that'd be lovely. It'd be absolutely lovely. Oh, I'm going to have to go through this chicane while I'm getting ready to start. That was so late to start there. Albon's catching me somehow. You can see the grip I've got. can see it, but can I capitalize on it? That's the key. Got a really good exit. Might be able to take him in this hairpin here. Stewards, you can see he turned into me, not the other way around. Can't get penalised for that. Alright, Hulkenberg, you're up next, dude. Does seem like the AI have better top speed than me right now. So Hulkenberg's trying to fight with Gasly, which is good. Hold up Gasly for me. One minute 29.0. My teammate did 1 minute 28.1, I think that was just now. Oh my days, is Hulkenberg actually going to pass Verstappen? No, he's not. I mean, not Verstappen, sorry. Verstappen's out. Gasly. Oh, my line through there wasn't very good. Almost off the back end. Almost came to a dead stop there. Hulkenberg and Gasly once again. Minute 28.0. 1 minute 28.8. My goodness, how slow I am is ridiculous. Oh, gonna be another accident. I was kind of hoping for another accident, but there wasn't. I had to let off the accelerator there a bit. Make sure I actually made the corner. Can I get Hulkenberg? Got to try it. Oh, a bit of damage. I think I've got one flashback left, don't I? Pretty sure I have one flashback left. Damn. I think third is the most I can do. Hulkenberg went defensive. Almost off the back end. Come on. This place is mine, Hulkenberg. Oh, ran so wide. Gasly's gotten away from me. It was the final lap. I didn't even realise. I didn't even realise that was the final lap. I thought there was another lap to go. Good thing I went there because I am Drivers' Champion. Well, there we go.
It may have looked simple
to be honest, I was.
But as any racing driver will tell you,
whoa!
At this level, at the very top,
what was that noise just then?
But simple.
Damn!
No catching them now, then.
Almost hurt my ears there for a second.
World Drivers' Champion.
As I was saying, I was actually thinking about
Ferrari have really
not passing
the bag today.
Hulkenberg.
It's a great win.
going into chicane. I was thinking of actually letting him go down the pit straight so I could get DRS. Good thing I
Well, they
didn't.
certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
Drivers World Champion. Still not sure why Weber did 2 pit stops there. Not too sure why I went on to soft, and then whatever he went on to afterwards, probably a medium. If he just went soft, medium, he would have got it. So I'm not too sure what he was doing there. Drivers World Champion.
Let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings.
12th. We finished 12th.
We also crown a new champion today, as their lead at the top is now an insurmountable one. What a great year!
110 points. Clear my teammate. My teammate jumped.
Out on the track today.
I think he was in 5th, and I jumped to 2nd.
Driver of the day?
Well, my driver of the day has to be Charles Leclerc. He was unstoppable out on the track today,
20th to 7th.
Competition with ease.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the
Started
Constructors'
3rd,
Championship.
finished 3rd.
Ferrari continued to extend the gap at the top of the table. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
Now that I think about it, that race was actually pretty hectic, to be honest. There's action all over the place. We had virtual safety cars, we have safety cars. I had pitted early. My main rival in the Drivers' Championship did a crazy strategy, not too sure why I did that. There was an accident. I think it was Devin Butler got spun out. Max Verstappen retired. Hamilton retired. Quite a few people retired. I think I should be close to 7,000. Let's have a look. $6,400, okay. Need a bit more to go to get to 7,000. Drivers' Champion, whoop whoop, yay for me.
That's a great result, you did really well. I don't think we can have any complaints with that performance.
Alright, I'll do that invitation in a second. Save some of these components now. Save that. That's a major part, save that as well. Save that. There we go. Saved all the major parts. These ones should be easy because these should be like a week to do, so those aren't anything to worry about right now. Save the gearbox, that's definitely something I need to do. Let's make sure we've got at least the start of all of these ready to go. Oh, that's it. Okay, never mind. Alright, so gearbox I shouldn't have to worry about too much. Okay. 5 weeks left to go, so I'll be able to get a bit more. Alright, let's do this invitational thing. So, overtaking, challenge, pursuit. China. China's not bad. Right, let's go for China. Plus, Butler's attending as well, so if I can beat Butler, I'll get a bit more experience. Thank you to whoever subscribed to my channel. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Always do appreciate your support. Gone from 663 to 664 now, so thank you. Alright, overtaking challenge. Got 4 minutes and 10 seconds time limit, and I have to beat my rival's score, which was 10. Okay, here you go. I'm so familiar with this car because, not in this game, but I watched this car so much in real life. Doing its thing. Oh, ran a bit wide. My goodness, the turning's terrible. Oh my, there's got so much understeer, it's not even funny. Understeer is when the front end doesn't want to turn in, even though you turn the wheel. It just doesn't want to turn in. Speed feels pretty good, the braking feels pretty good, but the steering is just criminal. I wouldn't want to be driving an F1 car at the speeds an F1 car goes in modern day with this steering. Oh, get out of the way. Actually, to tell you the truth, this is probably how Williams feels in real life, to be honest. Probably feels absolutely terrible. Go around the outside. That's not an overtaking position, ever. But I was able to work there. And funny enough, it's actually McLaren that I overtook just then. I love the way these ones sound as well. That McLaren looks nice. Is it just nothing but McLarens I'm overtaking? Not too surprising, but still. Gonna have him down the straight. Another McLaren. Got 2 minutes, just under 2.5 minutes. To get 4 more cars. Should be able to do it. Come on, get out of my way. Holding me up. I know that's its job, but still.
Easy on the aggression. We need clean overtakes or we'll face a penalty.
Oh. That's just what I need. Penalty. Come on, go, 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 go. This feels like I'm playing on amateur difficulty. 1 car left. I pass this one on the straight. Snail's pace this. Has he put his foot down yet? It doesn't feel like it. Look how big the steering wheel is. I think the steering wheels in real life are modern day now are a bit more. I think they're a bit wider than they are in overall height compared to this one. This one just looks like it's just way too high, way too big. That one's. This looks like a circle kind of shape, whereas the ones we see nowadays are more like a kind of rectangular sort of shape. Yep, 20 seconds left. The braking's pretty good, I must admit though. It's very, very good. I have to say though, the braking feels better in this car than it does in real life. In real life, as if I drive a real life F1 car. In the modern day F1 cars, to be honest, braking feels a lot better. Steering, no. Steering's terrible. Beat both of them, good. Alright, this race is Mexican Grand Prix. Yes, okay, so I think I'm going to end the stream here. I'd like to thank everyone who's watched. We do appreciate it. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links will be as usual are in the description box down below. Aside from that, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Tomorrow's live stream will be my FIFA 20 Manager Career with Real Madrid. Episode 9, I believe. It's a very, very busy live stream tomorrow. We'll be playing against Atletico Madrid, I think, twice. We'll be playing against Liverpool in the Champions League. We'll be playing against Barcelona as well. El Clasico. So a lot of matches going on there. A lot of important matches. Hopefully I can do well tomorrow. But hey, you never know what can happen.
Congratulations on your success in the invitational events. It might not help you in the championship standings, but it definitely helps to build your reputation.
That's the end of this stream. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Laters.